is the time of year where we look back on what we've accomplished over the past year and look forward to what's expected in the coming year. So when we got together, when the board got together in, I guess, March or December of last year, we knew we had two main priorities, and that was to get a Cleantech action plan done for the state of Colorado, and to make sure that Cleantech was maintained as a priority in any economic development platform for the state of Colorado. So we worked very hard on accomplishing both of those things, and I think you can see with the administration being here, with our involvement in the transition and other activities, that we have successfully kept Cleantech at the top of the agenda. And everyone who was involved, especially in the state action plan development, there was a lot of stakeholders that we interviewed. We really appreciate your time, and that's something that's important for the association and for the growth of the industry, is the involvement of all of you in what we are doing. And that's one of the things I want you to take away tonight, is that there's a lot more for us to do. This coming year is another big year. It's implementation of the actions from the state plan. There are opportunities for you to get involved in our committees and working groups. Those schedules are going to be posted on our website, so I would encourage you to get involved in making these actions happen and growing the industry. In the upcoming year, we are really focused on bringing investment capital into the state. If that's one thing we heard through the entire state plan process, it was the lack of capital, the lack of capital, the lack of capital, especially for small companies. And so our legislative agenda for the 2011 is going to be especially focused on growing capital. And that's through proof of concept funding, through seed stage funding, and through early stage funding through different programs that we are going to work to get passed in legislation. It also is going to be focused on highlighting industry and tech transfer. We're going to have two big events this year, similar to what we did last year, an industry awards ceremony that was really successful. It helped highlight the companies that are in the state. It also helped promote the CCIA's brand. We're going to do that again, but we're also in the spring going to put together a technology transfer celebration on what technologies are within the research institutions, and bring attention to the strength there. I mean, the state plan has said innovation is Colorado's strength, so we need to bring attention to that. And if you haven't seen the state plan yet, it is on our website in its entirety. It's pretty big, but right now we have a short executive summary here for you to pick up and just take a look at, to give you an idea of why we did it, who was involved, and what it will do for Colorado. I did want to bring everyone's attention to what the Governor's Energy Office announced today, a new $13 million revolving loan fund for clean technology. That there are opportunities for companies like yours to get loans for growing your companies. And I wanted to make sure that you all knew the person in charge of that program in case you wanted to go ask him for some money. And that is Brett Johnson over here in the middle. Raise your hand, Brett. We are very hopeful that some of the CCIA members are recipients of those loan funds. So that was very exciting to see for us. We've been talking to Brett for a long time on that. Lastly, I wanted to make sure, and I do absolutely want everyone to get back to networking, but I wanted to see if everyone had seen this Wall Street Journal section this morning. It was on energy. And what some of the writers were focused on was we need to start focusing on innovation, on the funding of research, development, and deployment. And that will change the whole dialogue around the world in the US around the development of clean energy. And I thought, wow, the CCIA's been saying that for 2 years. So I think our message is being heard within the state, absolutely, but I think that message is what's going out around the country as well. And I think if we all can start working together, get these programs implemented, bring more capital to the ground, bring the right talent to the ground in Colorado, we are absolutely going to be considered a leader. We already are, but this will just increase that. So I look forward to working with you all in 2011. Hope you all have a great holiday, and please enjoy. Thanks.